Hello, good morning and good evening for some of you. Welcome to today training. Can you please put plus in the chat if you can see me, if you can hear me, and if you can see my screen as well? Hello, nice to see you guys. No sound. Can you put plus if you can hear me? Okay, what about now? Can you hear me now? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, John. So welcome to training. What I had in mind is we're going to do more and more trainings like this on a weekly basis, because I can see that we have more and more partners join us from all over the world. And it's also very important for you guys to know all the latest updates, not just follow our webinars, but also to have trainings to extend where you would be so comfortable and you know everything about the company, so you can go and approach big investors, you can open offices, you can approach the government, and etc. So I believe that it's very important to sustain this, weekly trainings on the different topics, which will help you to grow your network. And as a result, we all grow at the company, because more people we have, more people join our company, then the more funds we can raise. And this is our goal number one today, is to make sure that Eco Technopark is funded. Before I start, can you please tell me, where are you from? I just want to see the majority of people from what country you would be. If you can put in chat where you're from, that will be great. Okay, we have Norway, Australia. Australia, okay. Australia. UK, okay, perfect. New Zealand. US. Oh, thank you, Judy. US, it's probably now a bit earlier. Oh, it's too late or too early. New Zealand, Denmark, perfect. Okay, great. So, well, ideally, I would want you guys, and that's why I created the speaker chat as well. So we would have more speakers who can do different trainings in different time zones. So it will be really super cool if some of you wanted to become a speaker, because then it's very important to also do the webinars and trainings locally in local time, because not everyone will be able to attend this training, for example, if you're in US especially. Okay, great. Well, we have today exactly 1 hour till 11 o'clock UK time, because then this room booked for another training in Russian. So let's start. And then if you would have any questions, you can either type, or I can also turn the voice, so you would be able to talk if you want to as well. So it's not a webinar, it's training. So you can talk here too. So let's begin. You all know who am I, so I will not spend much of time on this. Skyway Invest Group, here very important things which I want you to note as well. I had a conversation with Andrei Havratov last week, and what he told me actually, because in so many countries there are so many, like, there are different regulations, how or what is the legal way to sell what we sell. So he advised me to advise you guys from now on, when you explain who we are, not just say that we are educational investment portal, because apparently in certain countries there is certain regulation to even to education, which we were not aware of. So when you present our company, and if someone will ask you, so do you have any legal right to sell pre-IPO equity shares and etc., well, all what you need to explain that we have a portal which is Skyway Invest Group. So it is online educational portal. And what we do is we send traffic to this website. So when people log in online, they have opportunities to access educational package, and they receive their pre-IPO equity shares as the part of this package. So our role is like our portal role, not just to educate people, but also to show them that they could have good opportunity to be part of the company. So we are not just, again, we are not just educating people, but we send in traffic to the website. So this is very important because apparently in a few countries there's some restrictions from this year from education. So just to make sure that if you're not aware what's going on in your country and you want to be in a safe side, and someone will ask us, so what do you do and why you sell shares? Are you brokers? Or we're not even, first of all, we're not saying that we sell shares. We sell pre-IPO equity, and that's why in our back office it's all updated. And second of all, when someone asks what do you do, our role is to direct traffic to our website. And when people log into our website, they have access to education and they have access to Skyway company information when they can go ahead and purchase the pre-IPO equity shares as a part of educational program package. This is very clear. Can you put plus if you understood the difference? Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Plus. Excellent. So today, before I start the training on a social media, I just want to remind you one more time the group relationships, because I see that we have new people join us almost, every week we have more and more partners. And I know that some of you are very serious and you want to take this business to your countries, and you want to work in the company like full time and dedicate all your time and effort to the Skyway Invest Group. So therefore, I want to make sure that all of you partners, include leaders, you guys understand who we are and what we do. So one more time, just to summarize, GTI. GTI is the main company where we have company intellectual property. So $400 billion intellectual property belongs to GTI. And GTI is the company registered on BVI, which is British Virgin Island. We received the certificates from Eurasian Rail Skyway Holding System, which is the legal entity. You can check. You remember a few week ago, 2 week ago, you were able to find our website ICIN. Where you have verification link, which you can copy paste, and you would be able to see that Eurasian Rail Skyway Holding is the legal entity which is certified, and it's legally can supply people with certificates, and the Eurasian Rail Skyway Holding is our holding company. So when you purchase in the pre-IPO equity shares, you should receive certificate in your back office from Eurasian Rail Skyway System Holding. So GTI and ERSHHL, this is the main company where we have technology rights, all the shareholders, all our shares, they all there, right? Skyway Invest Group, as I said, we are educational and investment portal. So people, we send the traffic to our website, and people, when they log into the website, they have access to educational packages as well as the information about Skyway technology. And Global Transnet, which is the company I represent, this is the company we have in UK, Global Transnet UK Ltd. In Global Transnet UK, we have 56% belong to GTI and 4% belong to Unitsky, which means that we are only company in the world today outside of Belarus where Unitsky and GTI are legally part of the company. Which means that when we open an office in New Zealand, in Norway, in India, or America, we will link this your office, especially for local project development, with Global Transnet UK, which means that Unitsky also would be automatically the part of your company as well, because we'll do the joint venture contract. We do this because we need to have official entity when we initiated the project, and because we are the only company today in Europe, America, Asia, apart from Russia, where Unitsky and GTI are the part of the company. So we have this legal right to initiate the project because we have technology, which is GTI, and we have personally Unitsky, who are the members of Global Transnet UK Ltd. So is this all clear? Can you please put plus if you understand who we are, what GTI, what they do, what Eurasian Rail Holding do, Skype Invest Group, and Global Transnet. Jens, you put hand. Do you have a question? Like, do you want to say something? Okay, no worries. I can hear you, but need print out on this too. Well, this webinar will be recorded, so then I can share with you link. So even if you miss something today during this session, then you can listen again. And we also have a chat which is available for everyone, so you can ask the questions as well during, like, in our chat. Okay, great. So business development strategy. So we have 4-step strategy, which is very simple and very straightforward. So first of all, when you do invitation, it could be online, offline, you would need to qualify who is the person in front of you. You need to understand why they're here. You need to understand what they're looking for. Just to give you an example, we had like presentation in office a few days ago, where one of my partners, she brought 2 friends with her, and these friends, they were very keen on investment. So they were not interested in anything else. They were very keen on investment, and the partner who did the presentation for them were not able to identify the need. So the result of it was that they left very confused. They left without clear understanding what is there for them. And as a result of this, instead of investing money in our company, they decided to invest in Bitcoin. So, for me, it's very upsetting because I understand that without knowing the partner's needs, for you guys and for me, it's very hard to promote our business because we're all different. So step number 1, when you talk to people, is when you invite people to either like webinar or presentation, you need to qualify them. So you need to understand what is there for them. Are they here for investment? Are they here because they support great technology? Are they there because, I don't know, they're looking for global projects? Or maybe they're here because they're looking for a job. I mean, there are so many factors which you need to take accountability, and when you do the presentation, you need to specifically mention those factors which the person in front of you mentioned that he or she is interested. So if I'm telling you that I'm interested in investment, then you should not emphasize a lot on the green technology. You should emphasize more on investment, because I mentioned to you that I'm here for the investment. So what this partner, what she did, the mistake number 1 is that she said, taking everything she learned about the company back to the clients, and the client just simply wanted to invest. And as a result, we lost this client, which was, very, very painful experience. But without qualifying, your conversion will be really, really low, because it's like you hit in the dark. You don't know what the person is here for. You don't know what he or she looking for. You just give them all the facts and figures. And sometimes for new people, it's just too much. It's too overwhelming. You need to qualify first before you actually start doing the presentation. So once you qualify a person, once you understand what she or he doing, the next step would be a first meeting. First meeting, this could be a presentation again, offline or online. You educate person about who we are and what we do, pretty much. The third step is presentation online or offline. Again, this presentation, the third step, it's not your personal presentation. It could be someone else's presentation. So it could be a webinar, or it could be like we do here in London every week, every Monday or sometimes Tuesday, we have offline conference where anyone can come and invite the partners with them or the friends with them. So after you find the person either online or offline, you do the first meeting, first presentation yourself. When after you qualify, you understand what you need to emphasize on, and you spend the time with this person presenting and educating about the project. Then you can invite the person to webinar, because myself or other like Madi or Elena, Aneta, they have the full understanding about the project, so they can answer whatever the questions are still left. Or you can invite for face-to-face if you do any conference in your country, and I believe face-to-face even better, because then people can ask any questions. It's face-to-face interactions always better compared to offline. And the fourth step is to local conferences, local and regional and local big conferences. We usually do big conferences once in 3 months. It depends also what region and what country. But big conferences, usually we prepare them in advance, and we have like 100 people plus. So our recent conference was in Rome, where they have around 150 people to attend, and we do this in different countries. At the moment, most of them are, of course, in Russia, because we have lots of people from Russia, Kazakhstan, Belarus. These are the most active countries. However, with your help, guys, I'm sure we can do more regional conferences in your cities as well, where we can, invite leaders, active partners, not active partners, and new people. So this is the very simple 4-step strategy which we use for every single office in the world. So personal invitation, to qualify the person, to understand what is there for him or for her. Then you do the first meeting, which is presentation, when you present the opportunity, present business investment, or you talk more about the green technology. Then you educate person about who we are and what we do and why it's important today be part of the project. Then you invite the person for online webinar or offline small conference, like introduction conference. And the last one is regional conferences once in 3 months, where we have 100 plus people attend, for active members and for people who want to also invite the friends and friends and friends. So this is very simple strategy. Can you put plus if you clear on what strategy we use? And if you have any questions, do ask me like anything and clarification to the business strategy. Jen's comment: just the word investment is not good. It could be co-owner or pre-IPO. You mean, yeah, agree with you. I will change it. Of course, yeah, investment, like sometimes people, they're very scared when they hear investment, like investment means it's something dangerous, something, unknown. So I agree with Jens. It's probably would be better to use co-owner of the technology, or something which will emphasize that you not just invest your money and walk away. You are actively can be involved in a company as co-owner. So automatically, this is not just someone else's business; it's your business too. Excellent. So far, we're doing very good. So 20 ways how to find new leads. I guess some of you use some of them. I hope we have people who use all of them. I don't use all of them, because some of this ways for me not applicable, because we all different, we have different personalities, and we have different ways to get the things done. So for example, for me, from this list, family members, my friends, people I know, recommendations, referral, they're working very good. Advertisement, looking for job, we actually tried to do this in UK while we were looking to open a call center. So we hired people, so we call them and we invite them for job interview. Actually, it was quite successful, and we managed to get a few good partners out of their advertisement looking for job. The only thing is you need to spend a bit more time with them, because it's not just you not just explain the project. You need to emphasize straight away on the business part, because these are people who are looking for job. But it's very good, and we use it quite a lot in London. Post the opportunity online magazine. We also did this on a different social media platform. We post that we are hiring people. We're looking for people who are good at marketing, sales. There are different advertisements we try to test and use, and we have really good exposure. And even till today, I have some people who still applying for previous posts, but I just have no time to come back to them. But it's worked very well. And then you create in warm leads as well. So when you go to the street, for example, I do opinion polls, like cold calls. This is cold market, right? Number 7, it's cold market, because then you look for people. But if you post the advertisement, or if you reply on someone else's advertisement that they're looking for job, then it is warm market, because the people, they would be very happy to hear from you, and they're looking for very good opportunities. So I'll definitely recommend you to use advertisement looking for job if you haven't yet, and also post the opportunity. When you post their job opportunity, or when you post any opportunity, you just need to emphasize that what we do, that we are looking for people, for ambitious people who want to take the project to the next level, that we have a global company, that we have unlimited earning potential. You know what I mentioned during the business webinar? So do use all these selling points when you draft advertisement. It will really help you. And like sometimes people would say on this, like, oh, who gonna come to, people looking for a job, who gonna come and work for free, like without having any salary? Well, you would be really surprised. And just to give you like an idea, when I graduated, it was 5 years plus ago. So I really wanted my degree is business and marketing. So I really wanted to get the job related to sort of business and marketing. And once I applied for job, someone called me back, and it was the company, a charity company. So what they do, it was you need to increase awareness about the charity brand, and you need to sign people so they can invest, like they can pay charity on a monthly basis, and that's how you generate your commission. So it was the full-time job. It was like more than full-time. It was like almost 12 hours a day, and I had no basic, nothing. It was just purely commission-based job, and it's completely legal, and it's up to you how you can pay your employees, like whatever you prefer, to go through the commission only, or basic plus commission, or just basic. It's your choice. So therefore, don't ever assume that, well, because we don't have a salaries here, people would not be interested. Trust me, people would be interested. And as I give you my example, I went for this job. It was very, very hard, and I left the job in the fact, but I left not because I didn't like the concept. I left because I found another better job. But there are lots of people who would want to have this flexibility, which we can offer. People can work from home. People can work a few hours a day. They're quite flexible. All what they need to do is just to look for people, invite them to webinars, so invite them to meetings, and you will be able to help them and close the deal for them, and then they receive commission, and then your network will grow as a result as well. So you see, we do lots of like in our company, it's not about one successful person. We all successful here as far as we work as a team. So if me successful, then I can do only as much as I can do. But if you're all successful, then it will also affect me, because we are all in the same team, right? We have the same goal. So therefore, when you reply on the job adverts, and when you do the presentation to people, emphasize more on the business part. And I can guarantee that out of, let's say, 5 interviews you do, at least 2 people, they would be interested to know more, and they would be interested to be part of the company. And these are the best people, because they are looking for job, they are looking for opportunity. So definitely try to use number 4, number 5 as well. Leads from online sales platforms. I will provide you one very good platform by the end of this training, which we use a lot in London. A very good platform when you can find networkers. So these are people who understand what is the network marketing, and they are the best for us. The reason why they're the best, because we need to provide them with a minimum training. They understand the concept of growing the network, talking to people. They understand that they need to invite new people to the business. They understand that they have to do the presentation themselves. So when you show them our business development plan, these are the best people to go for. And just to give you a bit of statistics, like the Kazakhstan, for example, Kazakhstan today, they produce more than half of the revenue, like whatever our company generates, Skype Invest Group, more than half of the million produced by Kazakhstan. Imagine, like, Kazakhstan, who would ever thought? Okay, maybe like Russia because it's big, but Kazakhstan, and if you look at the Kazakhstan, the people there are really struggling a lot, like financially, and economics not that good, and etc. But they produce more than half of the million each month, so they are the biggest contributors to our in our like in Skype Invest Group. Why? Because in Kazakhstan, there are lots of people who understand the network marketing concept. They live together like it's a big community. So if you have one family member involved, then the cousins, brothers, sisters, they all will be involved in the business too. So imagine where you just invited one right person who understands what is the business, then this person will generate lots of money for the company, lots of money for you, and lots of money for himself. So therefore, priority number one for us guys today are people who understand what is network marketing. Not because we're purely network marketing firm, we are not, and I hope you understand why we are not a network marketing company, but these are the people who are entrepreneurs, who understand the way this business works. So then you save lots of your time, lots of your training. You just send them all the detail, you send them compensation plan, they call it compensation plan, I call it business plan or marketing plan. So you send them this plan, you send them presentation, you do a few trainings for them, and they're up and ready. And they are these people who will bring more and more people to you, and you would be able to do a presentation, and as a result you will see that your region will grow very, very fast. So I will come back to this to online platforms where these platforms are specifically for network marketers. So what I advise you to do, I will show you one platform I know, but also just Google it, as like online network marketer platforms, entrepreneurship platforms, and then you would be able to see some platforms in your country as well, which you can use for the purpose of reaching out these network marketers or entrepreneurs who understand about the business. 7 opinion polls, cold calls. This is very simple. We also tried it in London. When you call someone, we have a certain script, and you just call people. You ask the opinion about transport sector in general, and then you ask them if they would be interested to be registered in a company. Then you explain who we are, what we do, and then you send registration link to person, or you can register them together on the phone, and then you need to do the follow-up with the person and invite person to the office and do the presentation. It is like, we find opinion polls quite good, but at the same time the process is a bit long. You know, you have to raise the person, you need to explain. Some people, they're not answering the phone straight away. So it's compared to opinion polls. Okay, guys, I think connection was slow again for some reason. Can you hear me? Yes, Neil, I have a script as well. Do you have, yeah, Neil asked the question, do you have copies of the script? Yeah, I have copies of the script. The only thing is, like opinion poll, it needs to be, if you want to do cold calls, it needs to be certain training before. Because if I just give you a script, then you can try, you can read and see, like if you will have the result. But then ideally, we would want people to at least have a few, trainings to make sure that you understand the process, how you register people, how you cover the objections. Because it is straightforward, but it's not just simple. If it was just simple, then everyone would have done calls, and the process itself slightly not complex, but you need to have a training beforehand. Opinion polls, they're easy. I can send it to opinion polls in our chat by the end of this session. The online opinion polls. So all what you do is you can use different media, different social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and you just posted opinion polls. So people will answer the questions related to the transport in their own countries. And then the last question would be, would you like to receive more information, or would you like to support the transport which can change the environment in your city? And if people click yes, then they can leave the email and the telephone number, so you can register them, and you can call them and say, hey, thank you very much for supporting, let's meet in office, or let's have a meeting somewhere, even online, where I can explain you more about the company. So opinion polls, they're really good, and we did them door-to-door opinion polls outside the stations, especially now weather is getting better and better. So it's very good if you can at least 1 or 2 times a week just go with your team together, talk to people on the street, in a park, on a beach, just ask their opinion about transport, ask their opinion about what's going on today in the investment world. Just try to see what they're interested in. We usually use the transport because in London transport is such a big problem, and our core project today is Skyway, which is related to the transport. When we talk about the investment, this is usually on second stage, when we ask the person about the transport problem, what problems or challenges they face today, and then we ask them, okay, so would you be interested to be part of the company which can potentially provide solution to ABCD? And person usually say, yeah, of course, I want to do part of it. And then you can say, well, the good news is that you can be part of it by just signing petition, like as you do now, but also we have other opportunities, investment and business, which I can explain you a bit more. Are you free to come to the office tomorrow? Or are you free to have a Skype call tomorrow? And then you do the presentation, or then you can invite people for the webinars as well. So you see, everything is very linked. So these 20 ways is how to find the leads. So once you find the leads, then you go back to the previous slide, which shows you this 4 steps process. So that's how simple it is. So there are 20 ways, more than 20 plus 22 ways where you can find the leads. So when you're saying that I don't have the leads anymore, well, you don't have the leads because you either don't know where to find them, or you cannot be bothered to find them, because leads are everywhere. And these are 22 ways. Like, to emphasize one more time, guys, there are lots of leads. There are hundreds of thousands of people who are looking for opportunity like this. And we just went through the first top 10, right? And this is something we use, and myself personally, I use a lot, and I can see the result. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, advertisement on different networks, radio, websites, different groups. Definitely on Facebook. We have our own group. You all have the groups, but also I would add myself to different groups related to maybe investment, related to green technology, related to transport, related to innovations, related to make money from home. So anything in relationship to what we can potentially offer. And we have main 3 streams which we can offer. Stream number 1 is technology itself, which means the Skyway technology, green technology, ecological friendly technology, innovations, anything deal with technology itself. Stream number 2 is investment opportunities. So anything related to crowdfunding, investment, how to invest wisely, where to invest money, how to differentiate scam company from transparent company. So any groups related to investment, to education about investment. A third one is the business. And the business is actually very important, because if you don't have a business, then these 2 groups will suffer big time. And a business would be people who are interested in a business opportunities, making money opportunities, work 1 hour, each day to receive the passive income streams. So these are people who always looking for, online, offline opportunities. Today, lots of people, entrepreneurs, they send the traffic to different websites. So they can send the traffic to Skyway. You can open an account where they can send traffic to this account, and plus they can receive commissions. So there are lots of ways how we can maximize, the business potential. You just need to be a bit more creative and think outside the box, because your 1 to 3, your friends, your family, and your referrals, they're good once you're new to the business. But once you exaggerate this 1 to 3, that is where you think it's, oh, now it's going to be difficult because I don't have people. But then you have other opportunities there from number 4 till 22, which you can use. You just need to be a bit more creative and do not stuck just with the same people. If someone from your family members said that, okay, I'm not interested, you can give them updates, but do not be desperate, because I'm telling you guys, there are hundreds of thousands people out there who are looking for opportunities like this. And when you add yourself to groups, don't just promote straight away, but try to build a rapport. Try to say choose few people from the group, add them to your friends on Facebook, for example, and just start talking generically, like, oh, how you do, you join this group, you find it useful, what business you do, and then the people will ask, okay, what do you do? And as soon as they ask you what do you do, this is your chance to actually send a very short video about Skyway technology. I would usually reply, if they ask me, okay, what do you do? I would say, I'm involved in an awesome project, investment, transport technology, and we actually looking to expand globally. Can you have a look at this video and tell me what do you think? And then I will send this very short video. We have, I think, 3 minutes, the one I showed yesterday during the webinar about the technology. That's it. So you send the video, you ask for the feedback, they come back to you, 7 out of 10 will say, oh, wow, great. So can you tell me more? That's how it's simple. And then you start, as soon as person come back to you saying, oh, it's very cool, let me know, or I want to know more, this is your chance to invite this person and qualify the person to have the presentation and educate them about who we are and what we do. So that's how simple it is. So next ones, so we went through the advertisement, participate in different events and exhibition. This is my favorite by all means. I try my best to participate at least 2 times a week in different exhibitions, workshop. Here it says attending workshop organized by brokers, not sure, investment companies, network marketing organization, definitely. So this 15 and 16, very, very important, because when you go for the conference where people are looking for opportunities, you know that these are the best leads for you. Because again, we have 3 streams, again, technology, investment, and business. So whatever the conference you choose, it needs to be related to one of these 3. If you go to investment and business, this will be the best people, because they would be so keen to learn what's new, what's going on in the world. If you can find the conference where they pay for tickets, it's even better, because you know that these people, they're not just attending free workshop, but they happy to pay for them to find the best opportunities. So these are people with money, and the sort of people we need. And I find it incredibly useful. I have lots of partners who now in my network and my personal network, they came from this, different exhibitions, workshops, different events. We had, for example, last week, MMI event, multi mindset something intensive. MMI is called. Event where it was like more than a few thousand people, and our team, they attended there for all 4 days. So it was an intensive 4 days event, and each of our partners collected like 50, almost 50, 60 leads per day, because it was like awesome event and people there looking for opportunities. So they came to 4 days event to learn about opportunities. And there is no opportunity better than our opportunity today. So again, it is so simple when you meet with the like-minded people who will ask you the questions, who will ask you, okay, what do you do? How can I be part of the company? What is going to be next step? What do you want me to do? And this is the beautiful place to be, because today, again, we have a very big competitive advantage to any transport company, to any investment company, to any traditional business. So what we have here, no one else can offer. So our business model with the 7 income streams, no one else can offer. And please learn by heart this, 7 income streams, because this is the core of our business opportunities. So you need to learn how to present these income streams so the people understand that, okay, if I have a job, I have only one income stream, which is my salary. Here we have 7. Come on, you cannot beat with 7 income streams. So do use all this, like our past webinars, and listen again. And when you present people with opportunities, also do some calculations. So show them what does actually mean if you put these figures and numbers and actually in money. So how much they can make. So 15, 16 are the best. I love to attend events. I like to mingle with people. I always learn something new for myself, especially if the conferences or workshop related to, could be how to become a public speaker, how to become successful, how to have the millionaire mindset. It doesn't matter what the topic is, like it needs to be related, but then you can learn something as well, and you can meet with the right people, and they can be part of your team. And if you attend the same events, which means that these people, they're looking for something, they're looking for better ways of living, they're looking for better opportunities, so they will be your warm and the best market to approach as well. So this is 15, 16. Internet marketing, YouTube channel, social media, personal blog, article published in regional magazines. I have not tried 21 yet. We have few articles, but they I'm not sure how can I find lots of leads from that unless I publish article, but then it's more like a personal blog. And the 22nd, building relationship with organizations with big network. This is very cool, and this is something we try now. Armand, he emphasized a lot now on this. So just to give you a sneak preview what this 22 represent. Let's say you have in your city a big university. They teach maybe something related to engineering, construction, I don't know, anything related to maybe transport specifically. So what you can do is you can go to universities, and you can talk to the main people, main boards. I'm not sure how you call them in English. The people who are not like lectures, but they could be lectures, but they top lectures. Yeah, no problem, Harish. So when you go to university, and you find people who are on the board, who are main people in university. Sorry, I don't know how you call them in English even. And so you present, you said them that, well, we have very great company. We planning to open office, let's say in America or whatever the country you're from. And I wanted to speak in front of students. I wanted to tell him that we have this technology that ecological friendly, it is efficient. We can use electricity or solar panels. It requires minimal land acquisition, and it's even cheaper than any traditional transport. And planning to open office in these countries, and I want to students know that they can be part of this company. So usually they will ask you to provide a bit of background about your company, what do you do and how you do, just to make sure that they can background check that you actually a decent company. And once they check everything and they're happy, they can let you speak in front of the students. And what you can do on this case, so you're not just talking in front of the students to get awareness, but you talk to this lecture that we have also investment opportunities, so the crowdfunding opportunities, wherever you phrase, where people can become co-owners. So you create account for this lecture, and then wherever the students decided to be part of the company or invest, they signed under this lecture. So you explain him, you don't bribe him. You say that's who we are, what we do, and that we build in the huge networks. And because it is your students, so we're happy to provide you with account where students can sign and support the project. And if they wish, they can invest. And as a result of it, you will receive some bonuses from the company. Very simple, very straightforward way. And this is really cool how you can engage with the public, because students, they will be really keen to learn more. They will be very keen to see what's going on in the world. And not just the students. For example, Arman told me that he went to Chelyabinsk, I believe, and they organized a meeting with the CEO for one of the manufacturers. Like in engineering company, they manufacture something related to the transport. It's either I don't remember what was it. I don't even try to come up with something. But what he did, and something he explained works for him very well. So he talked to the CEO of this engineering company manufacturing, and they said that they're planning to build the Skyway in Chelyabinsk in the cities, and they will look for a local engineering company or for a company who can perform certain job. And because he is looking now for selection, he thought it will be a good idea to have a meeting with the CEO when he can show him about the project itself, and also people from his own manufacturer, they can support the project. And then when it comes to the selecting what company to work with, of course, if you have a company who can beat our standards, and the company, if from this company you have a few hundred people who registered, of course we will be more keen to work with that company because they're already in our system, they already understand the project. So he offered him to again do a little presentation in front of workers that's there is potential technology coming to the city, that they're looking for engineering company, and they're looking for local companies with the right expertise. And the purpose of the visit to this manufacturing plant is just to explain who we are, what we do, and tell people that they have opportunity to become co-owners of the technology, so they can either support the project by just signing in the back office, that receive free shares as the gift as well, which is very good selling point. So they automatically can be involved and receive something for free. And also, if people wanted to, they can invest via our crowdfunding platform, and then again we create their account for this group CEO, and then all his employees will be linked under himself, which means that he can receive very big bonuses, because usually people, out of 10 people, at least 4 people will invest right away, and then rest of them you just feed them with information until they're ready. So you see, it's like a win-to-win situation where we go into their organizations with big networks. We explain what we do, who we are. It could be, again, related to technology. It could be like a Greenpeace or some volunteers who are looking to support, ecological projects. And then we can explain them who we are, what we do, and they will be very excited to be part of the company. So these are main leads streams which we can offer. Do you have any questions or anything you want to check with regards to this slide, 20 plus different ways how to find new leads? Was it useful? If you have any questions, please ask now, so I would be able to reply. Jared, I will be eventually do that. University. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, Jared, very, very good idea. And that's why we want to also get organizations involved, not just, people from streets, but once you do the presentation in large organization, then it's so many people can, sign, especially when you give them, 50 shares as the gift. So you will be very surprised to see, but your network can grow over the night, like extremely. Because again, we're not pushing people, we're not doing any hard sale, or in fact we don't do any sales at all. So we just tell them information, who we are, what we do, that people can be part of the project. If they want to learn more, this is the website, this is the link, they need to register. If you register, you receive 50 shares as the gift. Boom, done. Very straightforward. It's not a rocket science. It's very simple, explain. And today, with all the latest videos and updates, we have lots of proofs, and we can show to anyone that we are a clean and transparent company, and we have an actual product exist today. Balvinder, can you suddenly, the volume has gone down considerably? I'm sorry, I can put to maximum. Hope that's better, but I don't know, I have some challenges, seems like, with my computer for the past few days. You're welcome. Hopefully it was useful. because I wanted you to also see bigger picture. I know that I'm talking today super fast because I'm a bit conscious about the timing, but I wanted to give you as much information as possible. And my last will be is to share with you LinkedIn, as I promised to a few of our partners. The social media platforms. There are lots of platforms we use today, like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and I wanted to show you LinkedIn specifically. And why LinkedIn? Because I prefer LinkedIn over the Facebook, because in LinkedIn we have lots of professional people. So Facebook is good for different groups, for chit chat, for people who like to post their cats and dogs and food, and it's nothing wrong with that, but it's more like social network. It's more for fun, while LinkedIn is more professional. And I came across really awesome contacts by LinkedIn, and I'd recommend all of you to use LinkedIn, no matter what country you're from. But this is the best tool so far, and as you can see, LinkedIn is used in 200 countries worldwide. And this is the only professional network today where you can access people's CVs, like you can access their profile, and you can approach them from professional point of view. So on LinkedIn, I would never receive the messages such as, hey, beautiful, how you doing? Do you want to go out? So this is a very professional network, and I love it because the people you can connect with, they are directors, they could be CEOs, managing directors, VPs. These are very professional people. And I just want to briefly, I know that we have only a few minutes left. I want to show you quickly my LinkedIn profile. And I mentioned to you, want to show you how I'm using it. And that will be all for today. But I want to show you this bit. So first of all, it needs to be very professional. So you have your professional picture, you have the quick title, what do you do, who you are, and then you put whatever your past experience here, because people will judge you here on not on your look or not on how fancy is your pictures, but they will judge on your experience. So it's very important to put your achievements, where you used to work previously. Do you have any certain skills? Do you have certain connections, certain recommendations? What projects have you done? Like anything related to you, pretty much like who you are. So it can give the people understanding. So the people will not connect with you on LinkedIn unless they see that you have a professional, professional profile. And here you see the interest. So you can add the companies which you think will be relevant to you. So I have, for example, Green Venture Investment. I have technology, innovation technology worldwide. Like there are lots of groups which I added myself, related to green technology, or related to technology, to business, to investment, to anything. So you need to go to LinkedIn and select groups which you want to be part of. And I want to show you something really super cool. They changed slightly the way LinkedIn look like, but here you have opportunities to add yourself on different groups, where you can specify if you like to get access to green groups, or if you like to get access to maybe technology, innovation, investment. Again, you always think about this three main themes. It could be investment, it could be business, which is money, anything related to business, entrepreneurship, and third one, technology. So when you add yourself to groups, and you can add, I think, to 30 groups per day. I'm just wondering if I can find it here. Okay, I can see that some of you guys added me. Very good. So you have different groups which you can add yourself, and then you can approach other people. They changed slides slightly, so I think it will take some time for me to, well, let's say green group. Green group, perfect. So Building grid sustainable group. Excellent. So I select what group I prefer. I see admins. I see their introduction, and I see that in this group they have 31,000 members. So what I'll do, I will ask to join this group. So once my request is submitted and it will be confirmed, I would be able to have access to all 31,000 members of this group. So what I will do next after I access this group, let's say I'll select any of the members because I will see all the posts. You see, I can see where this guy from, Miami. I can see what he does. And the most importantly, I can see his interest. I can see what he's interested in. Sustainability. He's admin of the green group, right? So I try to link the dots together. I'm not just, texting people out of blue, like, hey, let's connect. So what I will do, I will either send him an email or, so you can do, go back. Connect. Add note. So here I will say something. Hello, John, or whatever his name is. Hello, John. I just I let me just find exactly what actually I send it, which works very well for me. I can copy paste for you this text as well. Let's say, let me just find someone. Let's have lots of Russians here. Okay, like this. Hi, Michael. I came across your profile at Green Venture Investment and can see that your expertise lay in areas of innovation, equity investment, renewable energy, which is very applicable to the business I present. That's why I wanted to connect with you. Boom, done. He is the president of Solar LCC. It's a very short message. You see, I connected the dots. I came across your profile. I know what you do. I can see that you're expert on ABCD, and actually, it's very in line with the business I represent. Let's connect. Very simple. Then usually they will reply like this. Hi, I would like to know more about you and your interests. Feel free to contact me. Perfect. Done. You see how simple it is. I didn't sell. I didn't say, hey, this is my link, please log in online. Like, I didn't do anything like this. So all what I did is I added him from different groups. I added myself to groups first. I selected few people who are most applicable from that group. And then I send them all this message, just copy paste it. And I change names. And when I look at the profile, some of them, they're not related to equity. Some of them could be related to green technology or business networks, whatever it is. So you just change the words and you send it to them. Out of 10 people, at least 5 people will reply to you. So that's how you build your network, right? I'm sorry, guys, we have to go. It's time now. We have another webinar started in 2 minutes. If you have any questions, you can ask me in our chat, and I can reply you within a few minutes. Otherwise, hopefully it was very useful. I'm sure you learned something new today, and I will do my best to do these webinars more on a weekly basis when I can give you some tips on the different networks. And I think we might come back to LinkedIn one more time just to go through this a bit more detail, because this is my favorite network, and lots of very serious people, even people today we work in India, for example, and other countries, they came from that from LinkedIn. So it's very powerful, and I wanted you to all have professional profiles done. And then let's work with you together very closely on this and build your network, so then you have lots of new leads, and you do the presentation on a daily basis, you grow your network, and then you will see that the people would be very happy to join our company, because we are the best. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry, I have to finish now. So I'll talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.